All right, if you just join us, we are looking at degrees to radians and radians to degrees and vice versa. So we start with here pi equals 180 degrees. So when you half pi, you get pi on 2, which is 90 degrees. You half that side. If you half that again, which is a quarter, you get 45 degrees. And if you are going to be dividing by 3, then dividing 180 by 3, that's 60 degrees. If you're dividing by 6, you're going to get 30 degrees. So you're going to have to do the supplement as well. So the 5 pi on 6, in other words, if you add that together, it'd be pi, so that'd be 150 degrees. And then that's the supplement. Then the supplement of that will be 2 pi on 3, which makes up a whole pi. That will be 120 degrees. And then you've got the supplement of pi on 4, which is 3 pi on 4. And that will give you 135 degrees because they add up to 180. And of course, pi on 2, that's a given. So basically, these are the common radians. What I hear you ask, what the heck is a radian? Well, a radian is just the measure of angle. That's what it is. And you're not going to like it, but here's the definition of what a radian is. So you know how a whole circle is 360 degrees? Well, here's the definition. That if you have a length of arc, and the value of that length of arc is equal to the radius, that is going to subtend 1 radian at the center. That's what that says. So I'll say that again. The length of arc whose value equals to the radius is going to make or subtend 1 radian at the center. Now what that means is that if 1 rad is equal to the radius, well, the whole circle is 2 pi r, what would that make? Well, that would make, if you do cross multiply, that times that divided by that will give you 2 pi rads. So in other words, the whole 360 degrees is 2 pi radians, which is the original value here, which makes sense because when you double that, you get 360. So you start with that, and you can work out all this, but then you have to know that to start off with, the 2 pi equals 360 degrees. And I also hear you ask, well, what the heck is 1 radian then? Well, if you use cross multiply, it's that times that divided by that. So 1 radian is equal to 360 times 1 divided by 2 pi. And if you use a calculator, our extra price, I think I remember as 57 degrees. And I was right. So it's 57.2957791 degrees, in fact. That's what 1 radian is. So, you know, instead of using angles to measure, degrees rather, to measure angles, you're now using the system of radians. Now, to complicate things further, 1 radian is 1 rad, is 1 with a C on top, is just 1. You need to know that if you have no sign up here, that's in radians. So that's why I make a song and dance about you making sure you have the degree sign if you meant degrees. Otherwise, if you have no degree sign, that means it's going to be in radians. Now, if you put C up there, C is Latin for radians, by the way, or 1 rad, short for radians, or 1 radian is radian. And that's where I'll stop there for the conversion between radians to degrees.